targeting Palestinian civilians trying to get aid were false. I urge you to use a little bit of logic here to assess what on earth Israel's objective could be, targeting civilians or hitting hospitals like this willy-nilly, which it does not do without good reason because Hamas has used them as command and control centers, and when it provides warnings to enable civilians to evacuate. Why on earth would Israel be targeting Palestinian civilians when it has been seeking from the get-go to evacuate them, to provide humanitarian corridors, which it has defended, even though Hamas has fired onto these civilians as they seek to flee areas where Hamas has embedded its terror infrastructure in these civilian areas, in mosques, schools, hospitals, and every second house when I was in Rafah that we saw. That is the truly...
How many houses did you see?
That is the truly...
How many houses did you see?
Well, many of them were destroyed, unfortunately.
You said every second house. You saw 10 houses.
No, tens, plural.
10, well, how many?
How
many?
But Hamas
you said every second house.
Yes.
So how many did you see?
No, every second house.
How many?
Yeah, I mean, also this whole every second house, Douglas Murray says the same thing. You have countless GoPros in Gaza on IDF troops. Any pattern they claim, such a prevalent use of civilian infrastructure, we would see this with video and photo evidence. Israel has every incentive and reason to show this to the world. The usage of civilian infrastructure is primarily exits of tunnels, right? So there's a tunnel city under Gaza. They need to come out from someplace. Some of those are civilian buildings. But this whole thing that every second house is being used, that's never been demonstrated. What is much more likely is that once an area is evacuated, Hamas will then take over this civilian infrastructure and use that. Yes, once it's been evacuated. But the idea that there's like a whole family eating dinner and then Hamas is shooting a rocket from that building, this is what they want you to believe is happening. But again, this has not been demonstrated. Again, show me some video, show me video evidence of this. There's a lot of GoPros, there's drone footage. Let's see it. You make a claim, let's see it. Oh, and she says, I want you to be rational, use your mind. Okay. Currently, Israel's stated goal is the ethnic cleansing of Gaza. Netanyahu said they're not going to stop until Trump's plan has been established. If your goal is to ethnically cleanse a population, the easiest way to do that is for them to volunteer to leave. The best way to get them to volunteer to leave is to make their current life unbearable, to make Gaza unlivable. So you could see now that Israel's been clear about their plan to ethnically cleanse Gaza, you could actually see a clear motivation to harm civilians, whether it's destroying their homes or vital civilian infrastructure or even direct attacks on them.